Lena can do the same thing too. It's just certain selected characters that can do that. I guess because it won't fit this style of position. Oh, sidestep. That's my weakness, huh? You trying to exploit my weakness? Sidestep into Mishimas. Oh. Oh. Dang.
Diving board neck.
You see me try to do a failed back. Oh, what the?
Surfing board.
Shit. Shit. Shit.
Oh.
Shit.
Perfect.
He's like, hoo-ah, boom.
Right in the mouth. Look at that pretty little mouth of yours.
Ooh.
That gray beard, that's just for men, right on it. Oh, I ducked that. Crunch. Ow. It's like I know you're trying to duck in my face.
So you say, you know what? I'm gonna just jump on your feet.
Like that peekaboo, he's just like, I'm gonna just duck under those jabs. Peekaboo.
Like,
It's just, Mike Tyson came right on through him. Plap.
Since you're playing that theme, I gotta play some Asian people. Go ahead, DJ Lee. Spin that beat again. Remix that beat again.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
And the way to go is down.
And the winners.
I gotta run on battery about it, huh? Yeah, I was trying to make like a little horror story Chinese ghost thing. I wanted to make something short, but it turned out to be 3 minutes instead because for some reason I can never make a beat that's less than 3 minutes.
Yeah. You gotta, if you, it's so hard to do a beginning, like start off with a beginning and then you gotta keep it going good in the middle and transition to like at the end. Oh, wait. Boy. Damn that ass.
Fight.
I forgot half his moves.
This is a fall on a whole human being. Oh my god!
I think they changed some stuff around here.
They just throwing human. Oh shit! They just made me stand up. I was just rolling on the ground peacefully. They auto made me stand up.
Let me smack them cheeks. Damn. God, damn. You promise?
No, I make no promises. Get your ass down.
Ooh. Dang, you learn from the best. Get out of the house.
Oh, they got me on that one.
Smack that ass.
Open wide.
Oh, she got all that ass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lee. I keep looking at her, all that ass. Damn. Oh, she hit me with all that ass. I said like, oh man, look how she stretched with all that ass.
Fight.
Dang it! You broke my chain of stuff. I like how she glide on me.
I'm not giving up till I get the sauce.
Secret sauce.
Right in those.
Good.
Oh, missed! You stepped on my drink?
Step right on these J's.
Dang, she looking at that thing like that's a big dildo or something. Like, that's pretty big. Chili cheese dogs.
Man, Mr. Man.
Chili cheese dogs. He's like, no, stop! You're killing me! You're killing me! Where's this? He said, I'm not Speedy Gonzales. He's like, where's my water? I asked for this hours ago.
I'm slow-mo Manuel.
He said, take him away. Deport him, you know. Stop. They'll do me. We're all killing me. You're killing me.
Come over here.
Let me talk to that ass real close.
Yeah, man, if she had me in her room, I'll have her do anything, man. I'm sorry.
Ow! Right in the ribs.
That's what you like?
No, that's what I love.
Ah!
Forgot my moves. That is okay. Wham!
Ooh, yeah. Oh god.
Here.
Bouncing
Eat that
ass.
wall. Take the hands. You take your face off the ground. You go and eat the ground again.
He said, take your face off.
He said no.
No. Smack that ass.
Oh my god, that hits you on the ground? It's just a shoulder.
Rising shoulder. Alright, look, he had to do like shoulder you can. He rised it from the ground up.
Ow.
Damn. Stop pulling guns out of me. You know I'm Chinese with that.
Yeah. Ooh, she grabbed his chin. She said, ooh.
Round 3.
Give me the chin.
Fight.
Oh,
I'm a ball of chinian.
Oh my god. He's like, I almost finished it.
Oh god. Dang it!
Woo!
Oh!
Bing.
You win.
Shake 'em.
Shake them.
Such a rush.
How many guys up there busting nuts there? I'm just trying to figure out.
All of them.
All.
No, leave no nut left unbusted.
I know for a fact there's gotta be some fat slob somewhere jerking off to her on the couch after he didn't finish playing Tekken 7 or something. He's like, oh yeah, that's what I like. Wham, wham. I'm making a sandwich, men's mayonnaise mustard. Yo.
Come over here. Let me talk to you real close.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my god, I sized that right into that hit. Ah, right in the gooch. Oh, I tried to jump that. Got him. I do not got him. The game screwed me.
Oh, dang. Dang.
Come here.
Oh, no, please.
About the strap. He blasted the gun.
Fight.
Oh, yeah, I'm surprised that does a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness. Ah. Oh.
Dang it! Like we both hit each other's in the crotch.
Fight.
Oh yeah, I was like, ooh, was that good for you? What? What?
Oh damn, I forgot my rage drive.
Round 4. Fight.
Now I can have my way with you. But it looks like she was having the other way around. On her way with me. Damn. What? You remember that? You remember that move right there? Oh damn. Oh damn, she did a
Goodbye.
she like froze time for a second, and then next thing you know, I was just like, I got her, and next thing you know, I got kicked in the chest. Who said that? You heard me, Lee? Who's saying that? Look at the parry on it.
Oh, that was what's his name? Tasty Steve and Rip.
Okay. Look at the parry on it. Look at the parry on it.
They were saying it was Leroy versus Michelle, and Michelle, like the Michelle player was using like uber wall extension combos. So it was like, look at the carry on that, and then they dropped it, but then got like ended up getting like one of those just frame kicks to the point where it's like it makes the opponent launch. They call that a 924.
Come over here. Let me talk to you real close.
America.
Round 1. Fight.
I like how he kicked me. He high kicked me out of the low. Oh my god, damn, that's one mistake.
Fight.
Damn.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Damn. Catches every time. What?
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
Ooh, shit. Ooh, yeah. Throw that ass on me.
Yeah, damn you and your gangsta G hand signs.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I like that. Oh, yeah.
What the hell? I didn't even give it to me.
Oh, damn. Oh, it's over for me.
Think you already dropped my combo. He had to die. He had to die.
He said, alright, game. You put an instrument. Put an instrument in the hospital. Now he gotta die. He got to die now.
I forgot I had this. For that old Kia Sorrento commercial. I said I'm gonna remix that one day.
Round 1. Fight.
Now shove me in your ass. Oh yeah, you thought I'm the you're up. Come on, we get. Oh god.
I'm not standing up there. It's dangerous.
He stood up but switched at the same time. It's so weird.
About the strap. He blessed with the gun. Think he gonna run up in the hood, get none. Stomping on the ground, get stomped in the toe.
Round 3. Fight.
I pressed the button with that, but okay. He almost had it.
Damn.
So open those hands up. Open those hands up. Open your chest up.
Oh yeah. What's that song from Kanye West? And he's like, open up your open up your chest out. And he said, let them titties out free, free at last.
Come over here. Let me talk to you.
Round 1. Fight.
Damn.
KO. Round 2.
That sound like between the lines, between the covers of the book. Damn.
Mistress did not say you could move.
Yes, mistress. Oh, you remix what's the face beat with that?
No, isn't that one? Oh shit!
Damn! Uppercut, then shoulder punch. I'm sorry, Lee. When you said Eddie, he goes with the tummy crusher.
He like tripped her, then shoulder bad. Oh, you dropped your coin. Psych, shoulder. Oh my god.
That was what he said. Say he hits him with again a tummy crusher. Why it sound like somebody getting shot? Brown.
Time for some fun.
That best you got with the ninja stars.
Open wide.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to go on this beat in the studio. Shout out to Fenway, #1. Yeah, check it. Yeah, yeah, check it. Yeah, Nita dropping all that ass up on me. I can't believe. Oh shit!
Man thought he was going to do something. Got his ass tripped. Trying to do some magic shit. Got set his ass down on the ground. He don't know what he was fucking with. Man wearing magical mustache. That shit ain't really fitting his ass. They about to go straight to the grass. Ground.
You win.
Punishment.
Oh shit! That was my ass.
The punishment.
But the only one.
Call him
who
lunch
got
meat.
ass-
Cause his ass is cooked. Lunch meat. On the lunchtime, we dropping rhymes on this thing. Wait, dude, in his relaxing ass shirt. Put his straight in the ground. Put his ass in the dirt. Tell him it ain't no games. We doing it real big. Bigger than his shirt with the koi fish. We doing this shit real big. And we don't give a fuck. We don't give a shit. There motherfuckers with their relaxed shirt deep down in the ground with their mustache curled up to the field. Burying in his butt chin deep. With my foot. Put my foot in his ass on his chin. Letting his ass know from the beginning he ain't gonna win. Not against Anna. Cause she's an animal. Willing to do anything. Gonna chomp down on his ass. Strangle him with his belt. Strangle him with his ponytail. Listen, he has to.
Damn.
Gonna be the #1 master. The assassin. Putting his ass down in the dirt. Don't give a fuck about his family.
Oh shit!
No regrets.
I mean, he hypnotized by that ass though. Still though, she got it perfect. Oh damn, I can't even rap it right now. Shit!
Man with his soy sauce bottle, he too dizzy to see. He gonna be back on the ground. I'm gonna trip his ass again. Doing windmills to the air. He don't know what he doing. Rage Art only at the top of the... Rage Art failed. He don't know what he doing. Can't see. His blood pressure too high. He can't hit me. Put his ass across the screen, but it got laggy. Blue stuff on the bottom of the screen with the frames delayed lagging. He gonna grab Anna by the throat, then he try to drag her. Doing magical shit with his feet in his hands, sliding across the ground. He think he the man, but he ain't. All this shit stops today. Nothing for this man thing away. Getting slapped by the Anna man of this distorted. Backhanding on 11 frames, but he about to climb all the way across the screen. He don't know it yet, but that's the end of his life, giving his paycheck. You're fired. About to get stomped on at the end of the match. 60 seconds ain't gonna be enough to put his ass at. Should've wore a hat. It's about to rain on this parade. He don't know where he at. Trying to use a bunch of shoulders like a gat, making sounds. He don't know what he's doing, but he's still doing windmills. Turn his back to the opponent. It's a real dumb move. He about to hit the wall. He got tricky shit up his sleeve. Strangle him with his ponytail before I leave. Doing gangster signs. I don't know. Real shit. Hit him with the Rage Art. Bitch smack his ass. Put him on the wall. Treat his ass like his art. Throw his ass with some goddamn knives.
Remix.
Hit him with the rocket. End his life. Pull out the strap. Hit him with the gun.
Shit.
I said, hell no. I'm about to wait. He ain't getting this. I want No Round Brown to end this whole shit.
Oh shit. Ah! Ah!
Such a rush.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanna bust her in the stomach. There's a dude that does the duck voice. He's like, "Oh, you think my belly button is so cute, huh?" Then he was like, "Oh yeah, Donald. Oh yeah."
When you said duck, it made me think of something. Stop it, what you don't know what you're doing. Getting confused. Nothing but soy sauce battles in his hand, lit like a fuse. He basically signed his own death warrant, and he's at the end of his life, given enough rope to hang him. Oh. Oh yeah, boys, back again. Dog Dougal in the building.
Over here.
And he's playing Tekken. I'm about to lay it down.
Round 1.
10 wins to his victory card. At 60 seconds, this guy with his weird Hawaiian laid-back shirt, poor fish, think he's gonna beat Moana, but no, because she's the real deal, she's the real ish, putting everybody all the way away from the goals, away from the scoreboards. Oh, fighting next to the temple, fighting next to the fire. Put Feng Wei in the air, knock his ass back and put him higher. His ass to the fire. Put him back to the wall. Back away from his magical hands and foot and all. Gotta sidestep him good enough so he can't hit me. But the game's cheating me. They don't really like what I'm doing. And he hits me in the fucking face and then the feet. Leaving me straight on the ground. Trying to use my body for fertilizer. The game doesn't know where it's going and it's sending me all over the place. Windmill to the face. He ain't really leaving me alone. He's gonna keep stomping my G's. So I gotta mix it up real cool. Keep it real low key. What I'm gonna do, I don't really know yet. But I know I'm trying to write this man's life off like a paycheck. And he killed me. Fucking leaned me over and broke my neck.
Round 3. Fight.
So, brother. I turned around. I don't know why the fuck did I just turn around?
Oh, what the world? They don't know how we get down. In the checkered world, we do all sorts of craziness. This is not where you bring your baby is, because we get tossed off of the mountain. This man doesn't know what he's doing. He's blocking with his fucking back, telling what the hell he's doing. I don't know how in the world he's doing that. He must have the magic shit. Now all my stuff is blocking him missing. Gotta hit him with the rage guard. Hopefully winning. If not, I don't know what else to do.
He said this man's blocking with his back. I don't know.
Hit him with the boom. Hit him KO.
He said I was blocking him on my back.
Oh yeah, I saved that.
Shit.
He's drunk on some soy sauce. He can't put down the bottle, about to lay him to rest. Hit him with the magical combo, but they put me down. They don't know what they're doing with me. They're trying to leave me alone. Turned his back and thought I wouldn't pay attention.
You thought I was gonna sweep? I thought I was gonna sweep for a second.
He's trying to grab me, but he failed.
Damn.
You think he's gonna try to take a turn in life at me? But eventually, he's gotta die. He don't know what he's doing just yet.
They go
Kicked
kick me
in
in
the
my
nuts.
Final
Damn.
Kicked in his nuts
like
to
that
make him
kinky
look
stuff,
great.
bro.
Taking on the assassin. #1 vet. Been here since the first game. She's an old pro. He's stomping, doing gangster hand signs. But the ass of which he's kicking is not mine. Fall on him.
Oh.
The game chips me. He gets the windmill kicksy. Hit me in the face. We're fighting in front of a giant statue man with a big belly.
Shit.
Died on the wall.
Oh, my nuts.
For some reason, we're fighting in the mountains.
Yeah. Oh, she the one with that dog.
Me another try. I hit the lazy when I try to step to the side. Where in the world does the tiger reside? Until he pulls it from the hiding.
Yeah. Why every girl say they're trying to meet new people? Are y'all just trying to widen out your dating range when you say meet new people? It sounds like that to me.
You're basically that boyfriend resume.
Come over here. Let me talk to you real close.
Sorry, I don't want to do that. Cause if he trying to meet new people, you put me in a cat.
Starts off with a hop kick, and then makes Anna's body flip. Flashy combos, all connecting.
He gonna break my nuts. Touch it up.
Oh, what the world? They did something crazy to me.
It's a funky beat. Oh my sheet. He did. Boy, sauce leaning in it like it's lean. Oh my god, my spleen.
Oh, I would have made it. I would have made it if it wasn't for his such a relaxed shirt.
I gotta get relaxed, baby.
Oh no, right, so the dome.
Round 3. Fight.
Made a big mistake. Someone get the ambulance on the phone. Concussion. Leaving her banged up glass feet like a Russian.
Dang, I thought I was gonna fake you out. Oh, dang!
This is, oh my god, rocket launch body. No, some crazy shit again.
You lose.
Rising in the moon, fish up on doom. I see your kapu is faster, better than mine, but not for the eagle in a hidden stick style. Yeah. Check it. Check it. Yeah. I'm gonna get afraid of that. I gotta. Dang, that's 29 miles away. What the mid-hill? That is gas.
Come over here. Let me talk to you.
Round 1. Fight.
Now tuned in to the radio. Clock's right. London's #1 radio.
Where all your beats are your dreams. Sexual fantasies.
It's where you come to die, but you give it up, but don't go for broke. Hope your party doesn't get you the best of you, but it overshuts. Get the combo, get it good, land your ass on the wall.
Okay, that was some...
Little bit like warriors in the scene. Had to back it up to keep it fresh, keep it clean. About to put this man's whole life on blast. He's not going to believe what came before his very eyes. It's big. It's a lot bigger than he knew. A lot bigger than the last day. Have a happy and nice day. Sit down, bury your face in the ground. Have it like a meal. Call it veal pie. Hop kicks to the sky. Red moon in the back room. Stop him, whatever he's doing. Keep it real rude. We're real rude, boys. Don't really care what he's doing. Stomp on his nuts. Send his shotgun blast out of his hand. Trip him. Let him know that's the last of his life. Say goodbye to his kids and his wife.
Hold on. I gotta take this phone call right quick.
Right. No, shoot, do the jacket radio. With the right boys. Long naps down the back of the head, boys. Leave you with some radio. I need to look my cup somewhere. I'll make some coffee. fine. My legs. Okay, Devil May Cry 5 is finished. Repacking. What did I come here to do? I'm going to do something. Oh, they put music back on there, that's probably why. I don't know why things are slowing down. You're now listening to Nana Kwabena via YTAL in the morning to the afternoon. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with the signal there. Let's switch the script, will we? Who has a bunch of stuff that we can listen to? How about Arms Dealer Backwards Barbecue? Disco by the Beach. Beach House by Bob B. Big Shelter by Ned Heath. Borderless Akash G. Blood Catching by Emily. Akash again with Cavalry. City of Jewels, the classic. Club Diver, Crockpot, and the Dream. Dreaming Blue, Emotional. The aftermath of all of the colors, lining, flickering. The gaiety of the golden age, ginormous robots, gold scored, harsh alien machine. If I had a dream, if I had the chicken, the identity, and the tiny immortal. But you, this text me the rickets, lifting dream like worms that look ahead, blooming this morning, looking before me, and over the journey of the peace of the mind. The price check in the freedom trail was hard to run through. Brother, you need to relax. The grand affairs. We'll switch to that. And that may be the end of this rap. Is it? I don't know. Let me go back. Let me rewind it. And look at the other tracks. How far did I go? The relaxer. To the round of Williams. To the home of road. Running, never letting go. The patches of our lives, the sky skating in our eyes, the slip of the geographer. Yes, the synergy, the trouble of Topher. More Elixir. Twirling tops of the green orbs. Two for the T. Aaron Lee. Valhalla awaits for the geographer, a great taste. Vehicle chase, the lucky few. For the Hein. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that because it's quite more weirder stuff. Whispering Stream. Ease Jammy Jams. I am feeling Willie's Neon Lasso. And the whole other Window Demons by Royal. And the Y-Files, the Indio. Not to be confused with the X-Files. These are things by Andrew Wong and Bugsnax. Also other things by Cosmic and CD, Daniel Hennig, Dan Liebowitz, DJ Freedom, Doug Maxwell, Elephant, Evening Land, Freedom Trust Studio, Future Mono, Gunnar Olsen, Jeremy Black and Blake, JVNA, and Kevin McLeod. Or did I say that right? Say it wrong? Kevin McLeod. Quan and the mic of the realm. MK2 and Nana Corbina, Noet Blanc V, Otis B, MCB Donald, Patrick Kiers, and Twinkies Morera, Rage. Let's start at the beginning. Let's start with 12 grams by the Track Tribe. And I'll leave you with that. So right now, I'm going to sliding on the floor. guess he, yeah, I guess he faded away. Or did I lose? No, I thought I lost. Well, I guess. Well, I hope you all enjoyed listening to the random babbles of a middle-aged person and the so rap skill and that in the singing. I'll probably be back, but first let me show you something. Not really, I'm just gonna do it, throw it up there. My main Indian costume that made for my man Leroy. The top most American Indian. Here we go. Wham! That's my costume that I made from. Kind of wish I could have had the dreads with this and everything else, but I wish they had more hair options because I would have definitely done a lot more with it though. But I think this is nice for it because you got, you know, of course you got the feathers up, you know. They misclassified. Of course, they misclassified. As always, they called Leroy an African American on the Tekken Fight site, as well as the when they did the Tekken Dev Diaries. They falsely classified him as an African American. Buddy, I got to tell you, I'm sorry. This ain't no African man. This is 100% an American Indian. Now that might burn a few people's bottoms, but that's the truth. Because you never talk to an African that ever said any of these stories were ever true. So 100% feathers up. Even if no one else acknowledges it, I acknowledge it on my family. I acknowledge it on my people. You want to disprove it? I say do one thing. Go find some Africans and ask them, hey, how many of your people did they steal from from where you lived and brought them here? And what books prove this exact story? Because no one in a lot of families, if you ask them, especially the elders, what were you called before black? As a matter of fact, what was being called black a thing? It was a fight. I know, because it was still based on my elders. They knew damn well we didn't. No one said that out there. If you called someone black, that was an insult. People said you're always black, you're always African. Did you ever ask an African that? Did you ever ask an Ethiopian, hey, what's this so-called black man to you, right? Right, you have a lot of people that are like, they've never even heard of this story up until they got here. I don't even think they covered Indigenous Peoples Day as much. Especially because if you see someone like this, yeah, most people aren't, they're not really ready for that hard truth. Given the fact that these characters, I mean, if they count Paul Phoenix as an American, but then count Leroy as an African American, I believe that's not right. It's not a political thing. It's more of a biological thing. Nothing against Paul, but you know, you got the you know, all these terms of all American, hot-blooded American, red-blooded American, true blue American. There's too many titles. You're trying too hard. Like Paul Phoenix, great guy, awesome fighter, very hard power hitter. I think they said they modeled him after Chuck Norris. I've never seen Chuck Norris hit that hard. Jeez. those jeans he always wore seemed a little too tight to be doing acrobatics, but somehow he made it work, I guess, without ripping his pants. But no other character, think about it, no other character ever gets that extra add-on title. Like, oh, well, Paul Phoenix is not a American, he will be a European American. Well, he was born in America, so what's the origin of white people in America? Europe, right? Otherwise known as European settlers and colonizers. So you have people that are saying somehow acknowledge the African story for the American Indians. Well, if they were called Negro and then had the classifications changed, which became a legal thing by the government, yeah, I think that's important enough to know that if you were always black and African, why did your name change so many times? From Negro, mulatto, colored, then to black. Well, didn't Negro stand for black? Well, seeing as you know and seeing as you're not Spanish, and black is German for white, I think that's. I mean, that's like Blanca. Like if I look at, I had like a thing of tissues from the hospital. Like, you know how they try to make it seem like in Street Fighter 2, like they had Blanca, right? So I'm looking at my tissue box, and it says Blanca. Right? And then right next to it, what do you see? It says white. So I've heard people say that Blanca stands for black. Well, on my tissue box that says Blanc in Blanca, it says white right next to it. And there are more, I mean, at what point would it make you black? Even if you have a darker skin complexion, there are multiple people with the same skin complexion all over the world. They never classify themselves as black. The problem is, you have a huge gap, or your plan has holes in it, as far as counting these people. It's not a, just think about it. How is it offensive to call this man an Indian? How is it offensive? How is it offensive to anyone when the first definition of Indians were guaranteed? They were guaranteed already to this type of man. And if let's say you look at you look at some of the original Hindu, don't they look similar? Tunisians, don't they look similar? Japanese people. If you look in the heart of some parts of these different places with Asians, they're dark-skinned Japanese and dark-skinned Chinese. So don't take it as an offense if someone says, "Well, I'm not black, I'm not African," because 100% they're telling the truth. There's no such thing as black people. However, you do have people that exist of tribes that went by tribal names. And after years, I mean, even if people want to go, well, white people called you Indian. Well, look at how long ago that was, and look at the reputation that you built under it. Right now, you don't have a positive reputation under black or African American. It more likely just makes you look like a bum that they got from somewhere else in the world. And you're not being taken care of like all the other people that they brought from the other side of the world and invited here. They're saying they dragged you here, treated you like scum, and will continue to keep treating you like scum at, odd intervals, just to kind of break up the monotony just a bit. So this whole gang, they're like, well, it's your attitude. Well, the whole gangster persona didn't come along until way late. And not only that, who pays for the gangster persona? We don't pay for it. We're not paying out of our own pocket for that. I mean, we're paying for it in kind of a life or death situation, but still, we're not really paying out of our pocket billions of dollars, to that extent. Put it that way. To that extent, we're not paying out of we're not paying out of our, pockets or anything. to bring this level of discontent to you, or this level of detriment, this level of disrespect to you. And 9 times out of 10, no one's actually ever even talked to an African that somehow guarantee that your background is somehow the same as theirs, because it isn't. My biggest question is, why be offended? Why be offended if someone calls you an Indian, or if they say they're not black or they're not African? Do you see Africans getting upset if we say we're not black and we're not African? If they're saying that somehow these people always came from these guys, do you see any Africans getting upset? Well, ones with brown skin. Do you see any of them getting upset? No. Did Africans ever give you? Did any dark skin or Ethiopians of this skin complexion? Right? Did any of those Aboriginal Ethiopians ever give this story of large mass transit slavery? The answer is no. As a matter of fact, how many African teachers do you even have? Not the American Indian ones, not the ones that that are just like, oh yeah, walking like you, talking like you. I'm talking about they gotta be a 100%. Have you ever talked to them, asked them anything about the whole slave trade history? Are they professors in your schools, teachers? Rather, instead of getting mad or upset or displeased. I know a lot of people's grandparents are finally being they're finally being put to rest because time has gone on. So asking your elders, hey, what were we called before black and African American? Colored, mulatto, negro. It's like negro is Spanish for black. But despite your skin color, no matter how dark you get, you're still brown. I say don't become offended if someone says they're not black or not African. But you need to ask yourself, what is black? And why even white people that come from Africa, so do Asians, are not classified as African here. They're not classified as African Americans here. Not even African Asians, African European, European African. So when it comes to our people and being given a false title of African American, I've talked to Africans, and the point seems to be, why bother? Why bother calling yourself African American when you have no one really siding with you? They're not making businesses with you. They're not supporting you. They're not starting families with you. And like I said, this is it's not a political thing. It's more of a biology thing, right? It's a biological thing. It's a biological thing. Because when you say like, well, a person of color or a brown skinned person, yeah, think about why everybody else can get called brown, except for you. Why are you stuck with black when there are all these other people with the same skin tone as you, the same multiple shades of brown? Why do they get the honor of being called the actual skin the actual skin color that they are, and you keep getting called black? Your people haven't been black in ever. Once again, this does not look like a black man. This looks like a goddamn chocolate bar. It looks like a sweaty chocolate bar. Kind of the same thing with Gandhi. You look at Gandhi, it looks like a whole chocolate bar. Look, the detail on their face is amazing. Oh, anyway, before getting off track, I meant to try to like say goodbye, but I got a little bit distracted by my buddy here. Like, I will always love this character. It's the very character I've waited my entire Tekken career for. And I'm not about to give this character up just because people are too frothy or too lazy or too angry. It's not about that to me. This is a Wing Chun character. This is an American Indian that is fused, that was given Wing Chun. I find that as an honor. I wish they had worked a little bit on more of the movesets, like, you know, kind of like how we see advanced how Kung Lao is in Mortal Kombat. I kind of wish they would with that, or at least, you know, provide him a few more moves, maybe a 1-4 or, you know, a 2-3, and really mixed up what he has. Even if you have to lower the damage, I mean, everybody in this game hits hard as hell. So even Shao Yu's crazy little ass. So I don't see the need to. They're talking about his parry is cheap. His parry isn't cheap. Because think about it. If a person goes to swing, right? This is the reason why Leroy's parry isn't cheap. It's proper. Well, he blocks everything. Yeah, but let's say someone does out a punch or a kick. Leroy uses that block, and he changes the animation to the point where he moves you aside, elbows you to the face, pulls you forward, trips you. Right? Kicks you in the stomach, grabs your arm, pulls you back, elbows you in the face, pulls you back again, and then trips you. I mean, I prefer that. But his description is toy with your opponent. And then there were people that complain, well, people in Wing Chun don't do this. People in a lot of martial arts don't do a lot of things that you see in this game. Anyway, so, yeah. Before going out of your way to be, you know, all angry when someone says, well, I'm not black and I'm not African. I mean, you're not really a Hebrew Israelite either. I don't know why they decided to come up with that one. Because once again, you gotta. I mean, think about it this way. Even if, like, Jesus had nothing to do with America, like, even if he was alive right now, what would the representation of Jesus be to the American Indian? You don't see Jesus wearing feathers and stuff like that, and no. So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying we couldn't be friends. And the funny thing about God of War, when you look at the temple, the Tia's temple, it shows what? It shows the American Indians. It shows I think the Japanese. Let me check. Tia's temple shows. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where the media is area. Hey, there's a dark-skinned Japanese dude I found while strolling around the internet. There's actually some dark-skinned Japanese chicks too. Well, you know, my question, like, why did you always draw lips on so-called black characters in cartoons? Like, we're the only people on the planet with lips. Like, especially like the male characters as well. Like, that's my point there. But they didn't draw lips on characters. I don't believe they drew lips on characters like Nam in the I don't believe they drew lips on him. Although Robert Downey Jr. actually looks pretty good in brown skin. So I would probably, yeah, some actors would kind of like look like they could play some characters like that. So yeah, I'm not really against characters kind of doing like little stuff like that. Technically, it's a little racist and it's a little not racist. I don't think it was intended to be racist. That they're like, well, we don't really have people for this part. Like that means we have to go out and train them. And then you have to realize why they had what was that? What John Wayne playing like an Asian guy, or the dude from the Superman's died from the Christopher Reeves version. They had him playing like some sort of Asian. Oh, that's what it was. United States, United Airlines worker fired after brawl with ex-NFL player at Newark Airport. Glad I sent the link to that one. But I'm trying to find. Oh, good gravy. Snap Superman's back. Woof. But a lot of people get bent out of shape when you say there's no such thing as black people and all this other stuff. Well, once again I say think about it this way. Don't really worry. I wouldn't worry about it too much because it's not offensive to say, well, there's no such thing as black people or anything else like that, or African Americans. African Americans are more likely in the wrong. Used in the wrong sense, because African Americans would actually be Europeans, as they were the Africans that came over here. How do we know? Well, talk to an African. The craziest thing is you don't see Asians that are actually, you don't see any other ethnic group that's actually mixed with African to admit it. Over here, everyone's just white. And then somehow you get stuck with a title of African when I'm shaking my head. That's a no. Well, we gotta have something in there. Well, when you're thinking half black and half Indian, because I kind of hear that sometimes. I kind of heard that sometimes when growing up, people are like, I'm half black and half Indian, and well. I mean, yeah, some of us are half. Some of us do have some form of foreign blood, but for the most part, like when you look at the majority of us, we pretty much still look the test. We still stand the test of time here, of looks and everything. My question is, why did they equate that to Africa, but not call these people African? Why are we the only people that get that? We're the only people that get that term, and we're not African. Tears Temple. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for Tears Temple. I think it should have just been recent. But it's when you look at God of War inside of Tears Temple, you'll see what I mean. Like he had it. Oh yeah, here we go. Leroy Smith. This is the little website. Bruce is a tall, muscular African American with brown eyes and black hair. This is like the Tekken fandom thing. Then goes, Leroy Smith is an African American fighter closer closer in age to the older characters in Tekken series. Paul is a well-built American. What the? Paul's outfit have not differed greatly. Throughout the series, with two most recognizable frequently seen black motorcycle leathers and his judo gi. The Tekken 1 version 1 manual. Paul is a hot-blooded American. So look at this. And another one in biography says Paul Phoenix is a tough American fighter. Look at how disrespectful that is. You have all these people that come from different, whose bloodline comes from different continents, and where is it ever noted that they get the add-on to their name? So, mind you, Africans look at us like we're silly because Africans that come here don't put themselves down as Africans. And then you look at all the other people that come here. Like you could, I guess you might want to, I don't say might want to, you might see that as offensive, but it is offensive. Like I'm not trying to be offensive to anyone else. I'm saying that the way they did this is offensive. The way they do these things when it comes to our people is offensive. And that's not fair. They go as far as Michelle Chang. The wandering fighter is the daughter of a Native American woman. First of all, they weren't called Native Americans. Native Americans were called. I would say that any single time our people called themselves Native Americans, it was because people just shunned us. As far as like American Indians and stuff like that, people just shunned us. They're like, well, I don't know what that means. It's like if you say like, well, I'm indigenous. No one knows what indigenous means. So they would sometimes say native, but Native American never stood for our people. It didn't stand for the American Indian, and it still doesn't now. Native American are people that merely copied us in order to survive here when they got here from foreign countries. Nativism is the art of practicing. The better term is when in Rome, right? What when in Rome means, right? So when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So in order for these people to survive, they did what? They watched the locals. They learned how to exist from us, while to be able to live on this land. So you got Paul Phoenix, which they give him. He's a well-built American, a hot-blooded American, a tough American. Julia Chang gets Native American, but she's Chinese, so they still just note her down as a Native American, but she's also Chinese. Problem is that native side is completely foreign. You treat it like it's disrespectful to acknowledge that, but it's disrespectful to acknowledge to not acknowledge our people of their actual heritage and call them African. To call them different types of names that don't really suit them and have no positive meaning to them whatsoever is kind of, yes, it's very, very rude. But I'm just mostly just gabbing on. As always, anyway. I just thought this character costume was really cool.
Negro.
James Baldwin.
This means, in the case of an American Negro, born in that glittering republic, and in the moment you are born, since you don't know any better, every stick and stone and every face is white, and since you have not yet seen a mirror, you suppose that you are too. It comes as a great shock, around the age of 5 or 6 or 7, to discover that the flag to which you have pledged allegiance, along with everybody else, has not pledged allegiance to you. It comes as a great shock to discover that Gary Cooper killing off the Indians when you were rooting for Gary Cooper, that the Indians were you. It comes as a great shock to discover that the country, which is your birthplace, and to which you owe your life and your identity, has not in its whole system of reality evolved any place for you.
Hey. So you should be big. I'm not. I would have sworn you.
ODB.
Signs of backwards war.
I mean, you're not on anything.
No, I'm not. I would have sworn you were. Not at all. Really? You look like
Really?
Not at all. You look like you were chilling in some rum and coke.
I could have I see last night when that happened, I said, whoa, is he high?
Really? Ooh. Well, no, not at all. I only drink water. That's the only thing I drink. Really? Yeah. Because you had a drinking problem for a while or something? Well, it wasn't really. It just, the Indians don't really get too along with the fire water, and
Are you an Indian?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I thought you were a black guy.
Hey.
You're Indian?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be
What kind
kidding
of
me.
Indian are you?
Like Tonto Indian?
Now, if you had to say he was African, would anybody question that? How come no one ever questions you? Hey, what? You're African. What kind of African are you? Never a question. Now, if you go on that same stuff to an African, right? Somebody who comes from there, and you can talk about, I'm an African American. They're gonna look at you like you're stupid. Or at least, even if they don't tell you, they'll damn well think it. Like, why does this idiot think he's African? You're not a close relative of Africans. The Hindu are. The Asians are. The Europeans are. You're all the way on the other side of the goddamn globe. And ain't no way that they ought to have ships at that in anywhere before the 1800s. And no way would they be trying to get hundreds of thousands of slaves that they somehow magically was able to capture after they, more than likely would would have gotten a taste full of, they would have got a taste full of something. But no one ever really talks to Africans and go, hey, are we supposed to be your people? Like, do you see me the same as you? Not as a person, but do you see me of the same, like, ethnic category as you? Like, the ethnic... Excuse me. The same, the same... Do you see me as the same type of person in your ethnic group? Not just because of skin and everything. Just a question. Every single time... There's always 21 questions. Oh, you're an Indian? Get out of here. You're not no Indian. Blah, 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 blah. All right, you African? What type of African are you? Because that whole 23andMe and Ancestry.com thing, that's not going to tell you. That's not going to tell you what type of American. First of all, those DNA tests don't even tell. So-called DNA tests don't even tell you. They don't even tell you that you are 100% American, or at least in its majority of 90%. They don't even tell you that. They don't even bother.
Shinnecock Indian.
Really? You're a shinnecock?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you were a shinnecock.
Yeah, could have fooled me.
That's the kind I am.
Hey.
So you should be Big Chief Bastard, not Old Dirty.
His family was here when Columbus landed, huh?
You too. Because once again, you know what the funny thing is? When we see somebody that looks like us, you automatically assume that this person is you. You have a bunch of people that are actually your people, and you've been made to be such ashamed of being an Indian. I mean, if you can somehow share the African term with Africans, how can you share the Indian term with Indians, given the fact that they were, the Hindu were renamed Indians? If Christopher Columbus got lost, he more than likely probably would not be alive. So anyway, I'll leave you with that. Leroy's not African, nor is he an African American. He's an Indian, an American Indian. There's a reason why we say an Indian for a reason. So maybe when people say there's no such thing as black people, and that they're not a black or African American, don't trip about it. At least that part's truthful. Now, your next bet is to collect as much information as you can and understand why, because that will give you some sort of coverage or leverage, if anything, to understand what you are. Even family juxtaposes. He's doing Wing Chun. Anyway, I feel like I kind of want to do some matches, but man, am I tired.